Hey everyone, this is the hottest new exchange that everyone is talking about, Blofin. All you need is an email address and a user password to sign up. Your first deposit, if you use my link under this video, your first deposit is going to have a bonus of, I think it's 20% added to it. In any case, there'll be details when you sign up. I think that Bitcoin is going to see $80,000 this weekend. So I just made a deposit. Let's go ahead and close this out. Blofin, where wells are made. Absolutely epic. There's a bunch of sign up bonuses, but special ones for people that use my link, like I just mentioned. So when you make your deposit, okay, let me zoom so you can see really close. When you make your deposit, here I'm zoomed in. Okay, it's going to be under assets. You can just click on assets right here. You'll see deposit, withdraw, and transfer. If you want to trade, you got to transfer. So up here, you will see spot markets. I usually don't use this. I'm super zoomed in so you can all see. But I mean, this exchange is really great. I don't trade on my phone. They have stocks and oil and gold and silver, but mainly it's a crypto exchange. It is wild. So I made my deposit, and then when you go over to your assets, it's important that you click transfer. Check this out. So you want to transfer here. Your money winds up in what they call a funding wallet. That's where you transfer and withdraw to. USDTM is where you leverage trade. Where the wells are made. Now, when you want to withdraw, I'm going to show you something. You're going to have to transfer again. Hold on. Once you're trading, you're going to transfer, but the opposite, look in the middle. From USDTM to funding. The Oracle's here to teach you all of the things that the little details that nobody will tell you. Now, when you do that and you transfer to funding, you can withdraw, but now it's time to trade. We're going to put all of it, hold on, I forgot to hit the all button, all of it over to funding. Transfer successful. So now we're going to go over here to, hold on. Okay, so I can go to trade now, or I like to know where I'm going. I go to futures at the top. Now, which one do you pick? Coin M, USDT, which one? I don't waste my time with demo mode ever. Okay? You waste your dopamine, your emotions, and it just fools you. Learn to trade for real. Feel the trade. I click USDTM. It's okay if you go to the Bitcoin one because that's where everything is. First of all, right out of the gate, my money should be, hold on, am I in the right place? Yeah, here's my money. Right out of the gate, the first time you're setting it up, it's going to be ready to go. Super clean chart, all kinds of stuff, bonus rewards, simple. Now, even if you love BitTuneX, I would tell you to have a backup. So what's different right here? The first thing is that this chart thing is on this side. I want to move it to the other side. Remember this. Right click. Remember, move scale to the right. Now it looks like tuna without the tit. Remember the big titty right here? The volume titty, it's gone. They don't have that here. No titties. All right. Another thing they don't have is a 1 minute chart. There's no 1 minute chart. Look, you know why? Because it makes you nervous. It distracts you. There are no lines all across the screen or any of that. It's simple and clean out of the box. I wanted to long under the whole number. Why do I want to long today? Well, it's Friday. We're going into the weekend. You know Sailor's coming. And the truth is that $80,000 Bitcoin has to happen. Yeah, it's true. So it makes the media. We're so close. As long as we don't have deciphering red overtaking the 1 hour. This is your 1 hour chart. This is the whole day. Look how clear the chart is right out of the box. This is why I like Blofin. Look how calm it is. No flashing lights, nothing. You know how when we set up like BitMEX, right? I tell you about the visual noise, the casino aspect of it, all of this, all over. Okay, the liquidation darts and everything. All of this, look at that, distracts you, makes you nervous. You need to be calm when you trade. And by using Blofin and this clean chart, there's no need to have a double chart set up anymore. I still use this because I'm old school. I've been doing this almost 10 years. I use this just to look at the charts. I don't even log in. But a fair exchange, it's open to all. is great. Now, super simple. I got a little surprise up there. Here is your leverage. It feels so calm. Let's go to, oh, let me show you how to set up your time like mine. So you're going to click here and you're going to click edit. You want the 6 hour, you want the 1 hour, you want the 15-minute, the 5-minute, 3-minute. Now, if you and hit save. If you're really feeling the fever for the flavor of the Pringles, you can do custom interval. I don't want you to do that. Keep the sanity. Okay, calm. Custom interval, experimental you want. Now, leverage. Click one of these. They got a green one and a red one. Look, they should make one that has both leverages. Okay? If you're watching this over there at the Blofin, make one. One slider. Okay? So isolated. Now, if I'm going to go long, right? Maybe you want to do custom, all right? Maybe you want to do 65x. Give you a nice distance between you and liquidation. 65x, right? And then I would set up my short the same way, right? 65x. Say you want to leave it for a while, shake and bake. You know what time Bitcoin usually pumps? 3:30 in the afternoon, especially on Fridays. But we got to watch the 1 hour. Look, red is starting to come. Rule of thumb, freebie out there from the Oracle. Long under whole numbers, short over whole numbers. We're getting down close to 78,000 breaking. If I was going to go long, I would like to wait for the setup for under 78,000. But most people are too eager. They try to force a trade. I wait. I am the hunter. I'm the assassin. Now, why do I not need two charts anymore? Well, in Bitfinex and all the other exchanges, we always used to flip to this chart, okay? Because it was just clear and easy to set up. But it's a hassle, I have to admit, even if you don't trade on this thing. Look, the whole number is going to break. They're at 87 already. All right, but look here, right? 6 hour. I can see we're green. You know, the overall direction is still long. There's only one red candle here on the 1 hour. It is not time to short by any means. But it's so easy to tell this when you have calm clarity on an exchange. I'm telling you, it takes a second to sign up. An email address and a username. Boom, that's it. They don't care about anything. Now, so you got that set up. So, you want altcoins? Oh, wow. First of all, they have all the stocks, okay, with leverage. Google, and all that stuff. But my people are not into that. Okay. Bitcoin, Ethereum. And then if you scroll down, there's so many different kinds of tokens and everything. You can just go to new tokens, brand new stuff right out of the box, and you can sort them by the biggest loser of the day or the biggest winner. You can do TradeFi. You can do AI. You can do what trades on Solana. I really think we're going to hit 80,000. They have to. It's for media. It's for marketing. Anyway, that's what I think is going to happen this weekend. But a lot of people are going to get faked out. They're going to get wrecked. So again, when you first set up, see, I'm in USD. Now look here. There's a tiny thing that says cost. Hold on. There's available money and then cost. Set this one time and you never have to set it again. It's going to default by amount probably. If you have to, just check it. Make sure it's by cost and USDT. Cost and USDT. Confirm. This way, if you put $500 there, you know it's 500. If you put 5,000, you put 5,000. Chubby finger. Put 5,000. Okay? Simple. Now, let's say you wanted to know what your liquidation price would be in advance. Well, what if you took $2 and you put it like this? At 65x, let's go down and see. So, right here. All right, now, so far what we learned is that this is easy to use. You can use one chart. Okay, it's calm, it's simple, it's open to everyone. And we learned how to move this price bar right there, how to move it from right to left. Okay, very, very simple. Okay, move scale to the left, move scale to the right. Do the hokey pokey. Now, come down here. I'm going to have to zoom, okay, so you could see everything. Hold on. Okay, now, over here is All it is you can ignore. Your average price, your margin, who cares about that? Your P&L matters. This realized P&L doesn't matter. This matters, okay? But I put in $1. Now I can see that my liquidation is 77,274 at 65x. You need about, by the way, you only need about 10 or 11% at this level of leverage to cover all fees and slippage and everything. So it's easier to make money faster in any case. So we're currently at 78,220. So it's about $1,000 away. Now there's a button here next to margin, the pencil. You can take 10% of your wallet. Don't do that. Put in the amount of money you would want to add. Now here's your liquidation price. Since there's only $1 in the trade, if I put another $1, my liquidation goes, it would have to drop to 76,605. Okay? Right now it's 77. So you can add protection like that to your trade. So ideally I want to wait for the setup here. And I think that we're going to see over 80,000. I'm going to drop a link for this video, for this exchange below, and a link for my crypto trading Discord. The one thing I can tell you is do not trade crypto alone. Okay? Join my group, ask questions, watch the DTU, the daily trade updates, and get ready, because this is going to be a wild weekend. I prefer to long under a whole number. I prefer to wait like the assassin. Everyone else has been liquidated. I have a direct ear at this exchange, and I've already asked them if they could add liquidation bubbles like this to this chart. How epic would that be? The links are below. Blofin, not me.